Hey Campagna T-Rex fans, Todd Kerber here. Today's subject, cleaning and detailing my T-Rex. Camera's not going to pick up a lot of the dirt, but this is kind of how dirty it is. You can see bug splats there and there. Rear rim. Muffler. Had a cover on my T-Rex, so I've got a lot of residue on the pieces parts. So overall, it doesn't look very dirty from the camera's view, but it is. Got a short ride tomorrow, so I'm going to put my small open top on. Whenever I work on my T-Rex, I check tire pressures. 20 PSI is what I use. I've got 19-inch rims up front, 22-inch rims in the back. Rule of thumb is the wheel size. I think stock pressures for Campagna were like 16 PSI. Don't overinflate, just gives you a hard ride and less traction. Check your engine oil level. We're good. Check your reverse gearbox oil level. I'm about a quarter in the glass, so I'm good for tomorrow. Now this next part is extremely important, and the one reason I did this video is to make sure that you guys do not use pressure washers on your T-Rex. What will happen if you continue to use pressure washing, all the joints will start to corrode and rust, and you do not want to do that. So I'm going to pretend I drove through mud and the T-Rex is really dirty, and then the first thing I'll do is wet the hood and the wheels pretty much alone. I do not get water inside the cockpit, the engine area. Only what I need to get the T-Rex wet. Obviously, don't spray it down the muffler. Mix up a little soapy water. Go over the hood, any areas that you need to clean. Again, water is your enemy. If you get caught in the rain, that's a different story. You can't help that. But if you're cleaning your T-Rex, minimal amount of water. Get the bugs off the front. I've got paint protection film on the front of my T-Rex, so that really helps. Be careful where the water goes. Can't help getting a little bit of water in the cockpit there. Rinse off the soapy water. Rinsed off, being careful not to get water in sensitive areas. Towel everything. Now, most of the time, 90% of the time, this is important, guys, I do not use the hose like I just did. My T-Rex is a little dirtier than normal, but I wanted to show you guys at most the water that I put on this machine. Normally, I just get a wet rag like this, a little bit of water in it, and I go over the bug areas, and then I towel off. This time I did a little more water and need to towel the whole thing. Towel dry. Take the GV bags off and polish everything around the engine areas. Toweling and drying your T-Rex is what takes the longest time. A lot more to do, all little parts and pieces. Polish everything, dry everything, get all the drips gone. I've got a real handy Ryobi 18-volt vacuum cleaner. Want to vacuum the seats. And I've got carpeting in front, so we'll vacuum all of that out. Next up is tire shine. I use two products. Sometimes I just use Armor All and a rag, and I do the tires and select other odds and ends. This product is really, really good. Grotz Garage Black Shine detailer turned me on to this years ago, and no rag wiping or anything. You just basically spray it on like paint. And that's it. Do all your tires inside and out. Spots do show up on the carbon fiber protectors, so I do like to use a little bit of Armor All on a rag, and I basically just rub really lightly on it, and it makes them shine. I'm going to do a little new finish polish today. Long time ago, Consumer Report rated this a #1, and I still use it today and love it. Basically just wipe it on, let it sit for a little bit, and wipe it off with a dry rag. I do have paint protection film on the front of my T-Rex, but I still like to do a little bit of this new finish polish. For some reason, the cover that I had on here was leaving a residue. You might see it in the reflection occasionally. It seems like the new finish has just a little bit of abrasive, if you will, that'll take it off. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this time. Wax is all on, let that sit a few minutes and dry it all off. Dry the polish all off. Polish is all wiped off. Just a little more fine tuning. We're starting to look good. I love WD-40. Basically spray a little bit on certain areas, wipe it down with a rag, creates an oily shine, removes any grease, buildup, and dirt. It is petroleum based, so it'll cut grease. Great product to make sure you don't get corrosion and rust in joints. All done. Remember, if there's one takeaway from this video, please do not use a pressure washer on your T-Rex. Minimal water, and remember, 90% of the time, I don't use a hose at all. I just use a wet rag, small one, go over, get the bugs off, and then use a dry, large towel to finish off. If you like these videos, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share. I'm up to 46 video edits on the Campagna T-Rex. They're all located in my playlist on my YouTube page. Thanks for watching.